Magboy Creations reviews the Gungan Sub from 2012. This is LEGO set 9499. It contained 465 pieces and retailed for $69.99 in the US. You get a sub, a detachable escape pod, you have 2 cargo containers, 4 characters, and a thermal bomb or some sort of buoy that can be deployed. We'll start with a look at our characters that come in this build. We have 4. You have Qui-Gon Jinn on the far left, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Queen Amidala, and of course, Jar Jar Binks. You either love him or you hate him. There are 2 lightsaber accessories, one for each of the Jedi, and of course a Harpoon gun for the Gungan. The capes for both of our Jedi are brown in color. There is different colored pants, similar style waist buckles, a little bit more detail on Obi-Wan Kenobi's. They have the same top, which is the sand-colored shirt. You can see on Obi-Wan Kenobi that his ponytail drapes down over his right shoulder. Flesh-colored skin for both of those characters. Different hairstyles. I want to zoom in on these 2 characters because the hairpiece for Qui-Gon Jinn has what looks like mutton chops coming off the side of his hairpiece, and that's all connected. It's one attachment, even though he has a full beard. I'm going to place them back to back and slightly angled so you can see just how the hairpiece sits on top of his head. You can see the hair waves and drapes over the shoulder as well as a ponytail in the back, and that is all one molded piece. However, on Obi-Wan Kenobi, you'll recognize that there is no long hair or long ponytail on his hairpiece, although the print on the body shows it draped over his right shoulder, which is a little bit of a disconnect from the actual minifigure itself, that it would be printed on the torso but not connected to the hairpiece. Next up, we have Queen Amidala with her long draped gown. Now that bottom piece does not fold or wrap around LEGO legs. It is all one. Here I have her just in some black pants taken off another minifigure. It would have been nice if LEGO would have included an actual set of LEGO legs for this character, because she's limited in what she can do and the playability within this set, simply because that big, bulky bottom does not fit in one of the Gungan cockpits or the escape pod, and she's not very posable. She simply just kind of stands in place everywhere, and that takes away from the playability quite a bit. Don't get me wrong, it's a unique piece and the design on it is real nice. I do like her dress, especially the headgear. The white face and the red lips, just like she portrayed herself in the Episode 1 movie. There's just another angle from the bottom so you can see it is all one piece. Well, we put her dress back together again so we can really see the front torso printing and how it flows down into the bottom section. She does have flesh-colored hands, even though her face is painted white. And she is the only minifigure that does not have an accessory. Mr. Jar Jar Binks has a harpoon weapon with a raggedy vest draped over his grayish shirt, off-colored sleeves, and his long floppy ears and face are all one unit. We've turned all of our characters around, removed their headpieces as well as the Jedi's capes so you can see any alternate faces and back printing. For both of our Jedi, each come with an alternate face that contains a breathing attachment. The lines of their shirt and the utility belt carry around to the backside. Where the shirt seems similar in nature, the utility belt again differs between the 2 Jedis. Queen Amidala has the white face paint that carries around to the back, no alternate face, and just a slight bit of printing on the upper part of the torso. And our Gungan, again, is all one piece, that head unit, so I had to completely remove his head, otherwise we wouldn't be able to see the printing on the back of the torso. It's just the outline again of the vest draped over his body. A full-length view of our Gungan Sub will show it is very long, especially because of the spinning tail in the back. From this angle, we'll witness 3 cockpits. You can use all 3 as a cockpit, designating one minifigure per. However, again, Queen Amidala will not fit comfortably or look appropriate with her long dress on. I do want to zoom in and show you that you don't have to keep all the minifigures in their own cockpit. All three will comfortably fit in the lead cockpit with the shield down to protect them from the water. Now, LEGO did a very good job of designing this build to accommodate all three minifigures in one small space. This is a top-down shot of our cockpit so you can see how the minifigures are arranged inside. There's just another angle of the front cockpit so you can see that there is a few stickers that are inside to resemble the control panels and some lights and electronics along the sides of the cockpit as well. And this is a nice straight-on flat angle from the front, where that ramrod is coming right at you. This is a view from the underside of the sub, just to show you we have two flick-fire missiles. From this angle, we can show you how the escape pod detaches from the main Gungan ship. It simply just slides in place. As I move that out of the way, I will zoom in just a little bit so you can see that there are grooves on either side, so the pod has a niche to slide into. And there are two Technic bricks that form tightly around a claw clip to hold it steadily in place. This angle will show you an overhead of our two cargo compartments. When the minifigures are sitting in the Gungan ship, their accessories can be placed in one or both of the cargo holds so you don't lose them. For the lightsabers, there are claw clips, one on each cargo side, that you can clip the lightsaber into. The buoy, or detonator, can just sit in one of the bays, and the Gungan Harpoon gun can be placed in here as well. Now, the last bit of detail I want to show you guys before we move on to the escape sub is that there are two cargo containers, and because of the way the Gungan sub is designed, they are hidden quite nice from view. Can you guess where they are? Well, if you have this set, obviously you know where they are. But if you don't have this set, they are located in the rear next to each of the cargo sections. Simply raise them out of the Gungan ship, and there is your cargo container. And inside each container is just a single translucent cylinder stud. Our Gungan sub is only available to fit one of our minifigures. And displayed in the front, you can see the two claw clips that simply squeeze in between those Technic plates, and here are the ridges that slide in the grooves that are in the back of the Gungan sub to hold it firmly in place. And from the top angle, you will see a 1x2 flush plate with a sticker. Again, those are your controls. Now, the long tail in the back of the sub does rotate. All you need to do is just spin it, and it will go a full 360 degrees. I like how they are intermingled or crossed, held in place by this simple connection back here, which is made up of claw clips all the way around. This tubing is flexible and can be bent without damaging the component itself. Now, even though this set is from 2012 and retired from LEGO, it is still available on different auction websites. My only complaint is that they didn't give you a set of pants to go with Queen Amidala. The detachable sub in the back, the hidden cargo containers, the space within each of the cockpits. I love the design all the way around. So please leave some comments and let me know your thoughts. Hopefully you'll subscribe and come back to check out our other videos. You can open up our cards and click any of the attached links, or check out the description down below for our playlist. Thanks for spending time with us, and we'll have more reviews out soon. I'm Mag, and we'll speak to you in the next video.